It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They run. First carry for Damian Harris. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. First down, and they go back to Harris. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of...
Touchdown! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 22. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick across midfield. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a
touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. On the option left, it's Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. What a run there by Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are back within a score. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. To the air, Allen. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. James Cook, 47 yards. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. Finds the open target, Arnold. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. They'll run right here with Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Remaining in this first half of football. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this one's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down. And quickly, they get to the line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now Allen throwing on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And complete right side to Cook. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On play action, Allen. Uncorks one for Davis. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 56 yards. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Going deep here for Watkins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work the... Stephon Diggs! There he goes again, finding room at midfield. Stephon Diggs! And all the way home for a Bills touchdown! Stephon Diggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
But, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll throw now on the final play. Airing it out deep for Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Once again, it's Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free, but we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
This is Swift on the counter. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The tight end in motion right. On first down, Hurts. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Arnold. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2nd and 11. Now a give, right side, Swift. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, Allen, Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
We've watched this a long time.
They're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Sidney Brown with it. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick-6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run again with Harris. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Allen going to audible to a different look. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. It just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. They run for it with Harris. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. No dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here's 1st down. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Swift. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. 2nd down, goal to go. One more time with Swift. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. It's complete, and he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good, and we may be on our way to overtime. So now, after the clutch field goal, he's back out there to boot it away in what's now a tie ball game. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen. Harris starts the drive on the ground. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd down. Now Allen. Dancing to his left. And he's out of bounds, so give him about 9 as that stops the clock. I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Here's Allen. Pass complete to Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. To throw is Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This from Tom Dempsey range here. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Hurts to throw. Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They lost that lead, but ultimately right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to win this thing.
And you know each guy's telling his teammate, just let it go. Don't worry about it. We're starting fresh right here. What happened before does not matter.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're at on the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football, and probably 3rd down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game.
77 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a first down as well. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Right away, they'll change the look. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Here's a 2nd and 7. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Now they'll change things up. They'll try and run here with Swift. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift, and he is going to have an Eagles first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
This one out quickly to Watkins. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They go play action with Hurts. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Out to his left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Elliott now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own. In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. In motion right, Debo. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Purdy on 4th down. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard. Purdy will look to throw again here. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now Purdy. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Sliding out of the pocket. Finds the open target, Arnold. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now they send the tight end in motion left.
Here's Swift.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
DeAndre Swift.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Ray McCloud to return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Into space at the 45.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Final play of the half. Purdy throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. (10-0) is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll begin by running the option. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Steps away to his left.
This one complete down the field to Goddard. 27 yards there, a first down.
And now they're in the hurry up.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Back to throw now on first down.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Throwing is Hurts.
Flush to his right.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 21, here's second down and 2. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Hurts.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 11 and a first down LA.
Herbert going to change the play here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Trey McKitty.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Charger drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Herbert now. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Fucking mic tripping. What's going on?
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll take this.
Oh no, hell no. I'm not doing this. Hell no. Oh no.
On every play call, you realize it's never going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
Hello.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
I'm a
Yeah,
fucking
and this is
no
what close
chicken,
games
bro.
feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the option to give to Swift here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now Hurts going to move him around.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's got room. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On first down, it's Herbert.
Oh.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
This motherfucker gonna call timeout.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL.
If I'm not mistaken, I get ball
EA
here.
Sports.
Nigga really ain't tried to call timeout. I should not be
And
losing
we
this
welcome
game.
you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon
He got
Gordon,
that bullshit
getting set
touchdown
for
with that
quarter
tight
number
end.
3 here.
I thought that was Mike Williams. That wasn't even him. That was a whole tight end. And he caught it over Darius Lee. That's
It's
the
the
killing point.
Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
They go play action with Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. And they're going to speed things up here.
Now Hurts changing up the play. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 21. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means that they have to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity. Oh, into
He had somebody open. I ain't lying.
Intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. He's on his way.
There we go. Let's go, Slay. Atta boy. Fucking go, Slay.
And the Eagles defense gets a pick-six TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half.
Right
the defense now
I guess he's blind.
Comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
What?
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Pause.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes.
He threw that. Come on,
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. Now he's free at the 35. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, down
every
two
time you
scores
see
in the
me
fourth
in
quarter,
some running by the sniper.
Desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before you're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
This will be stopped.
Nah, I know y'all see me had that D lineman dancing, right?
Gain, second and 2.
I had that nigga dancing at it, boy. He wasn't sure if he needed to sack me or what.
They come up on second down.
He wasn't sure.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one incomplete.
That nigga dancing,
Too much
bro.
contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
On the
Oh,
option
fuck. God damn it.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength,
worst case scenario, if
he
score,
and that package just wrapped up
I'm
the
just
runner
super
for a loss.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Throwing is Hurts.
What the?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are right back.
That was my fault. I threw it a little too early.
That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Give me it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
I don't know what's with me. I don't know why I'm dropping these fucking picks. Like, what the fuck, my nigga?
They need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
I'm not even tripping about that pick. I don't think I have no time.
On the pass rush. The Chargers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw here, Herbert. Under pressure.
I'm not really tripping. I'm not really tripping.
2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He's airing it out for Williams.
Slide it. Good.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was Madden 23. Would have must the shit out of him.
And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Man would have must the shit out of me. Every time you see me, I'm surrounded by them snipers.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Okay.
Touchdown.
Yeah, I like that angle route with the pulse, the Texas route.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Elliott now to add the extra point.
Fuck.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter.
Give me that.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you could hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one play, could have had our shutout.
Oh, damn. All right. That's how you come big.
It's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at 2nd down. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Offside.
On the move to his left. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Monetize on this shit. I just know
that
I'm
one
like.
Looks like he'll throw here.
Damn.
Got his tight end. That's complete.
All right, big.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Man, fuck this score.
Go down as a gain of 6.
That's
and now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Y'all do know if I don't get this first down, right? I don't go for it. Just cut me off, why don't you?
Touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50
I'm
now
trying to
as
play
they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. He's airing it out for
Williams. Thank you. Good shit, Green Bad Bear. Atta boy.
And their struggles continue here.
I'm telling y'all, that was Madden 23. I was getting moist. That's why I always see. If y'all end up in a 50-50 ball situation, just swat the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert. He's going to go up top again.
I'm going to go for it.
This is
what? See, that's what I just said, though. That's why I just fucking said. That's why I should always swat the ball. Okay, what the hell? No, don't try. No. Ball's about to see. Come on, nah, don't trip. Don't start tripping now. You see, that's why I always tell y'all, bro.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Herbert throwing again. This is caught. Touchdown.
Okay.
Chargers. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Cute 95-5.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and this one they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week,